Identity 5 gamers. Today we're going to be watching some more Spectate the Pros. Now, biggest reason why we're doing this is it's like one last little filler video since I just got done filming like all of Koa. I still want a day to rest and catch up on stuff. Mainly just so my voice has time to recover. As you can tell, it's still not in the best of conditions. So I want to give myself a day to rest up before I start jumping back into the grind. I really need to get back into it though because I'm over 30 videos behind. I actually have a whole page of all the stuff I need to do. So far behind on videos. But I'm excited to take a quick break today and look at some more Asia server matches. Maybe we'll even get to watch Takoyaki and Alpha again. That would be really, really fun. Now before we get into it, I do want to do a few polls here. I actually, ooh, do I get coordinator accessory? No way. I don't even play wheel. The gift of life, a new life is not always a blessing. Okay. Cool. I was kind of hoping for the coordinator one, but sure. I get 2 Goatmans as well. Dang, I guess I'll have to play with that next time I play wheel. Interesting. That doesn't get rid of my pity for A tier though, so that's nice. Yo, with my peak tier rank treasure, give me the coordinator one, please. I want this miniature pistol accessory. Come on now. Show me. Okay, well, I tried. Show me the coordinator one. Unfortunately, I don't get it. I actually want that one because I already got the Ivy one. I got the wheel one now. Still missing the coordinator one, the one I wanted. And now Archer right here. Yo, I tried, bro. I tried. Not even clear rationality, bro. Not even clear rationality. That is so sad. And one more quick thing before we jump into it. I was gifted the touchdown skin from Verge here, the forward touchdown skin. I like how they just say Zeus 2.0 out here. The outcome of the match no longer matters. This run is solely to prove that some truths were meant to shatter the rules. So yeah, I'm gonna pick this up. This will actually fully complete my Ivory Tower collection, which is so awesome, thanks to Verge. And yeah, I am happy to have this forward skin because I don't actually have that many forward skins. All I really have is his summer skin. We'll send a quick little thank you message and accept the gift of touchdown here. Thank you so much to Verge for the gift. And maybe we'll see a forward in today's match, you know, with Takoyaki going crazy with the forward. Maybe we'll see that forward again. I don't know if they'll rock this skin though. But yeah, let's get into the matches. Alright, so it's been a little bit before I took a look at the leaderboard here for the Asia server. Who is in first? Is it still the first Dream Witch? It is still the first Dream Witch. Okay. Very, very cool. I imagine a lot of the hunters haven't really changed too much here. Not too much. However, I'm very excited to take a look at the survivors. Opera Singer out here. Yeah, a lot of this looks pretty similar. Opera Singer. Yeah, it seems like operas are going to be like pretty high up in the ranks here. Let's see. And yep, and Soul Weaver Disciple. Yep. Okay, this all kind of makes sense with 50 and 60% win rates. How are the serves doing though? 332. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. 73%. Okay. Yep, and it's Takoyaki again. This time with 4 S badges for Merc, Forward, Wildling, and Anti. And for some reason they're playing Joseph. Yo, what are you doing out here playing Joseph? You're a Joseph S badge? Yo, Takoyaki. Yeah, I know it says it right there, and you literally have DM, but like yo. Yo. Okay, let's see here. What? Oh, nah. Nah, bro, nah. I wanted to see the... That's sad, bro. That's sad. This is Alf, though. Let's see, Alf has no badges? What? Did Alf just completely stop ranking? What happened? Alf? Where's all your badges, buddy? What? Bro had like 6 S badges and now doesn't even have a single C badge? How does that happen in the span of 2 weeks? That's weird. And where's the Archer S badge? It doesn't even show it here. That's weird. Where'd all your badges go, buddy? No way you stopped ranking for 2 weeks and they're all gone. There's just no way. Okay, this is interesting. What the heck? First coordinator out here. Second mechanic, third forward. Sheesh. What's going on out here? All right, look at all these crazy aspects. Dude, oh my gosh. Everybody in the top 4 usually has like, can this Pumbaa calm down? Sheesh. I don't know, bro. Everybody out here in the top just has like so many S badges, bro. The first anti, sheesh. You know, I'd love to see some first antiquarian gameplay. But now my question is, how does the forward look? 35,000 points. 20,000 above the rest. Oh my goodness. Yo, Takoyaki is still cooking. Still cooking with the forward. And has 3 other S badges as well. Sheesh. I don't know why they're cooking so hard, bro, but they truly are. All right, time for the first match here. We have the first Seer Yoga out here. Unknown with the build, unfortunately, but this is first Seer. This is this Alf? No, this is, I think, the Force Survivor. Yeah, this is the Force Survivor. And this, I believe, is Takoyaki out here. Okay, so that's that crazy forward. And they're playing Night Watch on Hospital. With Claustro, Berserk, Wanted, Trump Card Detention. I'm going to be completely real with you. This is going to be a very, very difficult fight here. Very, very difficult fight for the Night Watch. Although already getting a good hit onto the mechanic. But yeah, it's going to be really hard for Night Watch to even draw here. Simply because Night Watch sucks on this map. This is Night Watch's worst map. I mean, it's most Hunter's worst map, but like especially Night Watch. He is just incredibly, incredibly bad here. Mechanic should have her flywheel ready in time. Let's see here. Okay, maybe it doesn't have the flywheel in time. Maybe probably should have called for a Seer Owl or something here. We do have Nerisu here as well. I don't know if this is the Nerisu, but maybe it is. Who can say? But yeah, with Night Watch, Mechanic, Merc, Aeroplane, and Seer, this team decodes very, very quickly. Bot's going to get on a Cypher now, which is going to increase the Cypher rush. So, at best, he gets a draw. He does not win this. It's impossible. I think that's the reason why he went with the Claustrophobia build as well. Typically, people only bring this if they know all they can get is a draw. And, you know, high-tier hunters usually don't bring it, like, on any EU. But with how good the survivors are on Asia server, and when you're up against a comp like this on Hospital, no less, and you don't really have any crazy, crazy hunter that you can play. Oh, loses the mind game there. That's pretty good for him. When you have no crazy, crazy hunter that you can play, it makes sense to bring Claustrophobia, especially on a map like this, because otherwise you're just going to get cooked. Let's see, does he get full presence here? He does not get full presence. Bot has been decoding. Let's take a quick peek at the ciphers here. Bot ciphers at 30. Nerisu's will finish soon. Another one just popped, so they have about 3 ciphers done. Yeah, this is looking like a very hard draw here. This is looking like a very, very hard draw. Unless the Seer wants to give an owl and the mech wants to go crazy with the rebound, this is most likely going to be a draw. Good, nice elbow pad here from the Mercenary. Night Watch can't really do anything to force his early rescue. Calls back the Merc. Swings. There we go. And this is going to be a really difficult chair for the mech to rebound around. But Mercenary can just play body block. I was going to say, he's not in that, buddy. He's not in that. He's going to play body block for the mech, hopefully to try and get her inside Hospital. He might elbow pad here to protect the mechanic. Flywheel. Bird. Very nice. Okay. He'll wait here. He'll drop the pallet before he dies. Very nice. Mech will vault out. Okay. Her bot's on the Cypher. Nice. Well played. No way. No. He swaps a blink just so he can get the draw. Because if she won the mind game, he would have lost. That's insane. Wait, what did he start with? Was it Warp? I think it was Warp. He actually swapped a blink for that, knowing he was in a losing position. That is actually insane to me. Because if the mech won the pallet mind game, that was it. Like, that was literally it. Oh my gosh, dude, that's scary. That is scary. Seer should be dead here. Yup. And that's gonna be the draw. That's it. That is the draw. He swaps to blink for the draw. What is he doing? Okay, I guess, sure. I don't really know what that's for. I guess that's just in case they potentially try to make some crazy rescue, but nah. That's gonna be a draw. They Cypher us this poor Night Watch. So hard, dude. So hard. But he got the draw in hospital, so that's all that matters. Aeroplanes actually does pick up the bot. No way, bro. Yeah, come on now. Let's be real, buddy. Let's be real. Okay, next match. This time we've got, let's see here, everybody but Alf. I guess Alf just hasn't really been playing rank, which is kind of sad to see. But first forward out here, Takoyaki, the forward, bro. This is the forward once again. And going up against Wax Artist. I think this is the fifth hunter? Fifth or sixth hunter? Let's see here. Max stun reduction and Mischievous with announcement. Trump card in detention for this Wax. Wow, that is putting a lot of respect on this this forward and this prospector here. Gonna be chasing this mechanic here again. Mech out here in the long run with these chases, which does make sense. I don't think she got the bot out this time though. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, hello. Okay, will she drop the bot here? No. Has the Weber's lost speed boost? That probably would have been a waste. I don't really know what the plan is here. We're gonna go, okay. I'm not really sure what the mechanic's plan is. She's kind of just, I guess she's just kind of desperately kiting. Drops the bot. Will he blink past it? He will. Blinks past the bot flywheel. Bird, nice. Dude, no way. Ooh, beautiful. Dude, notice how he hit the bird and his attack recovery was done essentially at the, like, even basically before the bird because of the bird nerf and how long Wax Artist stuns for. Yeah, Meg needs to try to get her bot away. She dies. She's gonna try to get her bot as quickly, or what the? Why is she bringing it closer toward the Wax Artist? Okay, that's weird. Well, her bot's out, and that was a good kite. It used Seer Owl and then forced out the blink as well. No way she's gonna rescue herself with a bot. No way. No way. Not really sure what she's planning on doing with the bot. He doesn't want to hit the bot because it would be a free rescue. He's literally just gonna. I personally would have hit the bot. I don't even care. I would have hit the bot. No way. Nah, there's no way you get TS. Yeah, there's no way, bro. There's no way. Yep. No way, bro. Okay, locks the Cypher. Forward locks it off. Yep. Whoa. First forward, by the way. Interesting. Well, down he goes. Prospector. It's your job, Nadisu. Let's see it. What the? He's just gonna go for the forward. He doesn't care about the mech? Well, Mech can now work on that Cypher, like, for a while. I feel like this is worse. He's gonna lock up that Cypher for the Mech. And she's gonna go to a different Cypher with the bot now. They essentially have 4 Cyphers done, though. Oh my gosh, this Prospector's so fast. He does have Hot Wax, though. Let's see. Doesn't even attempt the Hot Wax trick. Interesting. Huh. Okay, Takoyaki is gonna use all the ball just to get away behind this little area here all the way in hotel now. Nadisu, careful, buddy. Careful. They should finish mid here. Okay, Seer pops mid. It's locked. Push back. Flywheel. No flywheel. I mean, he was dead no matter what, so using the flywheel would have just delayed his death by like 2 seconds. Not gonna go basin here. He wants to try on the last Cypher. Makes sense. Makes sense. Looks like Mech and Forward are healing right now. Yep, checks out. Okay, so Wax is actually doing pretty good here. This gosh darn Wax Artist. My question is, can he win? No way. Oh. Bro, the fact that this guy can just wax off Cyphers so easily on this map is crazy. Okay, injures the Seer here. I don't think Seer's even close to getting an owl. Still gonna go after Chuya. We do have Hot Wax. Yeah, Hot Wax, baby, Hot Wax. Where you get where the hunter gets rewarded for walking through a pallet and getting hit by it. Very cool, very cool. So the forward is here already, despite the Cyphers essentially being completely non-existent. They actually did Cypher lock themselves, which is why he's able to decode, or why he's able to pressure these so well. Gonna lock that Cypher again, but it's a free rescue because of it. So he says, hey, I'll take a free rescue instead. Although he should blink the, yeah, he'll blink the Prospector right here. And then forward has no harassment, so it's gonna be a draw. They could have played this better. They definitely could have played this better. Yeah, but the wax is just constantly waxing stuff off over and over and over again. Seer might one tap, 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 tap. Nope. The bot will go down here. Why is this bot so fast, bro? What? You're a bot. No way. Goodbye, bot. Okay. Seer... only has knee-jerk? No way. He might be full kite. Nah, there's no way he's full kite. No way. Okay, Mecha's just chilling here. She's fine with getting pressure. Oh my goodness, dude. He just can pressure both ciphers over and over and over again. Although the second he finally commits to somebody, he loses, I think. Bro, Wax Artist is very fun. Thank you, Wax Artist, for waxing off the ciphers. Yeah, he has to commit to the mechanic here. If all he does is wax off ciphers, they're just gonna pop in his face eventually. Like, this does nothing for him. Yeah, they're just gonna pop now. Like, you can't do this forever, buddy. Come on, you can't do this forever. You literally can't do that forever. Okay. He does have TP. It's most likely a draw. Dungeon is... Where is dungeon? Is it tunnel? It's not tunnel. How do we get back? Oh, it's corner. Okay, it's corner. I'm a doofus. So, let's see here. All three are just not even on a gate. They're just kind of staying with the rotation right now. Kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense to do this to a Wax Artist. This is the kind of stuff you can only do at high level, though. Oh, the mechanic is right there, though. So is the forward, though. Doesn't see him, though. Yeah, he's like, they could be anywhere, bro. He just doesn't know. TP's the other gate. Nobody's there. He'll walk all the way back. Ooh, this endgame rotation. It's very nice. They're trying to make him burn his teleport. This is very high level gameplay. Yeah, the thing is, like, when you play, I want to say in NAEU, almost all the time, people are not going to do this, like, at top level. It's very rare people do this at top level. This is, like, tourney level play. This is not rank level play. And high rank, bro, usually if you teleport to the other side of the gate, I would say 9 times out of 10, there's always somebody there, right? When you check the other gate and then you have to go to the other one, I would say 9 times out of 10, there's always somebody at that gate, right, on NAEU. But here on Asia server, top ranks, everybody is just like, yep, let's just wait out the tension. Let's just make sure he's on somebody or waste his trait or whatever. Like, they play it so safe and so long, which is just crazy, especially when he didn't have a target. I think that's the biggest reason why, that when they did it, because they popped when he didn't have a target. No way the Seer makes... No way. Okay, well, he doesn't. He was close. He was definitely close. Okay, we're back at it. And it looks like the team is pretty similar this time. This time we have Opera. Ooh, okay. Sangria with Rage and Destructiveness with Detention Trump and Blink as a pretty typical Opera build. So let's see here. This Opera has very good MS. I can tell just by how fast she's moving. Yeah, this Opera has very, very good ping. Look at the reaction time there from Takoyaki. Absolutely beautiful reaction time. So this is, yeah, one of the top hunters on the server versus the best survivor on the server right now. And it is just still crazy to me how many stars Takoyaki has here. Truly crazy to me. And I can't wait to see what Spectate the Pros looks like after Koa finishes. Oh my gosh, the forward just balled all the way into factory. That's all his ball. And he doesn't even make it to the pallet. Okay, but because of the Seer, he even says, help me. Dude, he balled all the way there. All the way. I mean, again, to be fair, forward is kind of mediocre versus Opera Singer. Ooh, that was so close, dude. That was so very close. Okay. Forward will likely be going down here. Opera's gonna get the first hit right here. Let's see. Okay. There's the first hit. And likely a blink to follow it up with here. Let's see. Maybe she'll go for one of these sideways blinks. Nope, just gonna go for a standard blink right here. Maybe a drop down hit as well. Nope. And forward's like, yeah, I can't kite any longer. Might as well just die right here. Okay. So that is a near 3 cipher kite from this forward here. Although Seer's Cypher is a little slow because he was probably watching the forward for, I want to say, maybe a solid 15 seconds. Still, that was a good kite, especially because he's a forward. And forward is not the best character versus Opera. In fact, I would say he's actually quite bad. Oh, whoa! That was a beautiful jetpack from that Isu. Like, just diagonally, just went like, he got slingshotted or something. Sheesh. Okay. So, forward should make this vault. Yep. And he just gives up. He's like, yeah, I can't kite this, bro. I'm just gonna, I'll just die here. I'll just make it a long chair. Yep, dying all the way in this corner here. Because let's see how long this chair is. Why is my ping 3,000? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Around 8 seconds for that chair. That's a pretty long chair. 8 seconds of free decoding for 3 people / movement. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Gonna pressure the Seer here. Seer will actually take a hit here, actually. Yeah, that's gonna be a free hit onto the Seer with also full presence. And now they'll rescue the forward. This is gonna be a draw. Okay, so I'm actually kind of glad because last time when we had to see Takoyaki, I mean Alpha's there too, but it tended to be a lot of 3 escapes. But then again, they are up against the big 4 here. Oh, we'll see a pallet stun trick here. Let's see. Swap. And does this novice have great power? Let's see. He has max great power. Ooh, max great power. Let's go. Let's go, Mr. Novelist. Okay. Ooh, do you have great power? Nah, bro. If this forward had great power too, that would have been insane. All right, Novelist, how close are we to a bug? 50%. Okay, down goes the Novelist. Doesn't matter, though. The forward should be able to last long enough. Oh, the TP. She's risking everything. She's risking everything. She gets to see her down. Okay, but the aeroplanist can rescue, though. That's the issue. She's going to try to injure the aeroplanist before he can rescue. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, because she knows the only way she wins is if she can make it so airplanes can't rescue. But at the same time, if airplanes kite's too long... Hold on. Hold on. Wait. That teleport gamble. That teleport gamble and the earlier hit she got on the Seer are actually adding up. I really thought if she kept chasing forward, that'd be it. But she teleported, gambled, and it's working. They heal up the forward so he can still take 2 hits, but the rest of the team is kind of cooked. Forward can rescue, but it's so risky because it's usually a free hit when he goes into rescue, and then she'll just chase him and kill him. So, Novelist... Looks like Novelist and forward will be doubling this? It's going to be an after half rescue. Luckily, Aeroplanist does decode very fast with this machine tuning plus accelerated decoding. That's 32% faster on the Cypher, so that thing should be done in like 50 seconds. However, Seer's only going to last 30 more seconds, so it's going to be tough. Let's see. The forward's coming in. The Novelist, I didn't even notice that the Novelist died. That's kind of funny. Okay, so the lack of the Novelist being here is pretty rough. So, oh, the forward had tied, right. Wait, is the Seer just gonna... No way. Wait a minute. But he's gonna get overflowed. He'll just be dead no matter what. Is he really gonna sacrifice his life? Or... No, but the forward will come back and pop at the very perfect time, surely. Pop? No way. Is he even close to an owl? Oh, no way, right? No way. The vault? The vault? I don't know how close he is to an owl. Oh, he misses the pallet stun. Okay, she does have teleport. There's the teleport gamble again. She takes it. Aeroplanist? Oh, can't react in time, dude. Can't react in time. Oh my gosh, dude. This opera is so aggressive. So aggressive. Novice, unfortunately, has no pallet to work with. Flywheel here. Now has to swap, but it didn't interrupt the dash. So he's kind of stuck here. He's dead here. There's the TP. And what? That hits? I know if that was me, that was missing, dude. I know if that was me, that was missing. Okay, she'll go for Aeroplanist here because she actually has the time. Dude, this opera is so aggressive, and it's actually working out for her. It is. It really is. Seer's going to work on the gate. The forward's going to try to pick... Is this a loss for them? No way. No way it's a loss. They actually do get the Novelist up, though. Hold on. But Novice has nothing. He's dead here. Oh my gosh, this opera's so fast. She is so fast. And she knows that Takoyaki is stuck. Novice also has no self-heal. This is gonna be a loss unless the Seer does something. Yeah, the Seer has to come in. Oh my gosh. This might actually be a loss. It is. The Seer won't make it in time. No way, dude. It's not often that we get to see this team lose. The rescue does happen. All because she messed up a dash. It all comes down to if they can win a mind game or two. Aeroplanist, buddy. Nice. Jetpack 1, Jetpack 2. What the? What? Narisu? Huh? How close is Seer to an owl? Surely he's close. How does she keep getting these? Oh my gosh, I don't understand. How? How does she keep getting these hits? They're like TS, 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 TS. I don't know how she keeps getting these. Okay. Narisu, I believe is that I think they're all dead on chair except for the novelist, if I remember correctly. Okay. They're gonna pick up the Seer. No way. Yo, that was beautiful. But they're both stuck here. And down goes the forward. Okay, Seer essentially... no, forward has no self. Which is gonna force the novelist back in again. But he's on the other... No, he is here. He's here. So Seer needs to kite for an owl, essentially. Okay. Bro, there's no way this guy doesn't... Dude, there's no way you don't have an owl yet. Surely. There's the owl. Boom. Nice. There we go. She's gonna leave. Yep, she's gonna leave. There's the TP. Oh my gosh, dude. The gate's open. He finally got an owl. That was what he needed all this time, bro. All this time. Novice has his flywheel. Okay. Flywheel. Ah, he used it too early. If he was able, I mean, it's so hard to react to an opera attack speed. And now she's gonna go for the Seer. Oh my goodness, dude. I don't think any of them have self-heal. Oh gosh. So once again, Seer needs to kite this out, otherwise they're cooked. Otherwise they're cooked. She's gonna TP back. Okay, forward might just get out here. It's gonna be a draw. No way, dude. They actually draw this. No way they draw this, dude. Wait, how close is this gate? It's only 25. She can make that, I think. She can make that. Oh, no, it's a long chair. Nah, Seer makes that. Seer makes that. They really draw this. They really draw this. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, if that was NAEU, that's 4K every time. The top level players on Acer, bro, they're just built different. That should have been a loss, but they used up every resource and got it. Okay, we're taking a short break from watching the top players here. Because I wanted to watch the Sculptor, because this is the 10th Sculptor on Asia server right now, and they actually have a really good win rate, which is like 74% or something, while all the other hunters have like 50s and 60s and whatnot. So, yeah, I mean, this is 80 stars Hydra with a pretty good win rate. Let's see. Typical Sculptor build. Yeah, Insto Trump is very, very common with... Oh, she has Blink instead of Warp. Interesting. Station the Ada first, who definitely has broken windows, as she should. Post end with a flywheel build here. Pretty standard. Forward with, definitely not knee jerk, but probably borrowed Tide or borrowed flywheel. And unknown about processor, but he probably has borrowed flywheel as well. Let's see here. Ada off to a really, really good start here. Hasn't even taken a single hit. Yeah, hasn't even taken a single hit from Sculptures or, well, can't say anymore. Can't say it anymore. So that's one Sculptor hit. Tries to bait the statue. Ooh, you can't vault that because Blink's ready. Yeah. Very good diligence from Ada here. And that is going to be a pallet stun here. Let's see. Good time to pallet stun. Very nice. And we take our window vault here again, get some more speed boost. Blink will not kill her though. The Sculptor still wants to try to get one more chip. But it's fine. She's fine with waiting it out because the stress is not yet out. There's the chip. And we might not see a Blink here. Dang, 3 chips in a row. Sheesh. Man, this is why I don't like fighting Sculptor. Whenever you got to go through those tight corridors, bro, it's always such a pain. But still, the Ada did pretty well. Only issue is she did not force out Blink. Now let's see here. Who's coming in for rescue? Probably the forward, I'm guessing. Gonna pressure down Postman. Makes sense. Yeah, forward's coming in here. Kind of a waste of the decoding buff, though, because Postman and forward both have the letter, and they're not really using it. No way. No way he's actually gonna... Okay, he did. That was like 60% ball, too. Sheesh. So much ball. Okay. And still going after Ada here. But she gets one chip thanks to full presence, it looks like. The Zeus might go for another stun. There, yep, down she goes, down she goes. Okay. Let's see. She's gonna ready up for a stun here. Zeus? Can we get this stun? Ooh. No way she'll swap to excitement for this. I don't think she will. The blink trick? Nice. She went... Well, hold on. She used the blink trick to dodge the forward, however, but she still used a trait for it. Which means she's not going to have a trait for endgame. Is that right? How close are their ciphers? They're pretty good. They're all like 70, 80, and 90. Once they finish one... Pratt starts to come in and get this rescue. He didn't finish his cipher, though. This is a gamble. This is a gamble. He might throw a magnet here. Yup. Into the tree we go. Yup. There we go. Full press statue on forward. Okay. Now it's time for the processor to harass. He needs to harass for them to pop the ciphers. The ciphers are all really far along. But he needs to harass long enough. No. How? That's so far. That is so far. Okay. Full press. No way, dude. No way. His last magnet. She doesn't drop. Heal stall here. Heal stall. Okay, now we heal stall. Now we heal stall. Yup. Full press. She gets the pickup, and that's it. That's it. Yep, that's it. They tried, bro. They tried. They tried. Oh, man. Must be nice to have projectiles, buddy, because I know if that was Night Watch, you were cooked. You could fast win, but they usually catch up before you do it in time, because if you do it too long, the animation is too long. Man, must be nice, bro. Must be nice. Okay. Let's see. It's most likely gonna be a drop, but the issue is no detention. No detention. I mean, she could literally sit here forever and wait for her statues. She doesn't need to get greedy. Yep. She still has one statue set. Coming up on 2. She can literally just sit here and wait for statues all day. Although the dungeon is right there. Hold on. Okay, yep, just keep him trapped back here and just keep spamming statues, yep. Who needs anything else? Who needs anything else? Just keep him back there, spam the statues, he's dead. Oh, the flywheel though? Nah, he can't make it. He has no magnets. You're gonna have 8,000 statues, and yeah, he just goes down. Okay, typical Sculptor moment. Okay, one more time with the gang. Let's see here. It's gonna be Anne as the hunter this time. I think this was the opera that they had earlier, I believe. From Lakeside, I want to say. And rocking a very similar build with the double destructiveness. And I imagine they all have the same builds here as well. Yeah, Seer as well. This time with a Tide Meteorologist. Interesting. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Meteorologist has been played a lot with Tide, I feel like, in the high ranks, because they kind of treat her like an acrobat, where they think her kiting is so good that they can just bring Tide with her, which is pretty interesting. And, oh, that was close, bro. That was close. That was close. If they were playing with the ping that's currently in the top left corner right now, that Seer might have got Terror Shocked. I'm just saying, bro. There is a very good chance. Okay. Seals the abilities. Oh, no, it missed. Owl here. She baits it, though. Very nice. Very good bait from the end. Okay. We'll wait right here. No, we won't. Yes, we will. Tries to dodge the cats. Boop, forces it. Okay. I imagine he's about 30-40% of the way to an owl. Here's the warp. We'll see a jump right here. Ooh, nice. Well played so far. Both pallets have been broken. This locker area is all used up. And keep in mind, this area is going to get nerfed very, very soon. Only a few more days left in that area. We might see some meteorologist support here. Wind blast, very nice. Oh, does take the hit though. She might actually go for the meteorologist here instead. Yeah, it looks like she does. Okay, that's a little interesting because she doesn't want to continue pursuing after Seer, who could farm up an owl. Whereas Meteor has limited items. Meteor is going to just cloud all the way to factory. Just for the straight speed boost from the cloud, that is interesting. No. No. That cat was huge. Does she see the... No, the forward revealed himself. Okay. I mean... Yeah, you felt that because you're forward. You're fast enough. She's just going to wait for cats. She's just literally going to wait for cats. I don't really think that there's anything the forward can do here. Yep, nothing he can do. Oh, Anne, in your non-interactive gameplay. Man, I love it when I get to see forward harassed, but not when it's Anne. Okay. She did get the good timing on the seal into jump. Fun fact, I know you saw it right there, but you can actually jump and seal. Even if you seal the cats first, it just takes very strict timing. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, he gets it. Nice. Meteor Wind Blast. Let's see. Nope, she's just gonna go down. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. That is fine. Swap to TP. What are you, Jin? Are you Jin? No way. Bro, this Anne is inspired by Jin. I can tell. Bro, I swear, I don't know if it's placebo effect or what, but I'm telling you, dude, ever since Jin played Anne and played so incredibly aggressively with her, even in tournaments, I've seen people like play like that. They don't normally play like this. They normally play so slow and campy. But all of a sudden, not just Anne's, but like other hunters are also just playing so much more aggressive recently, I feel like. Which is honestly really cool. I personally play aggressively as well when I play Hunter. I switch targets way more often than I should because I'm always a firm believer of like, hey, I like pressuring ciphers. I prioritize pressuring ciphers more than I tunnel a survivor sometimes. Now, don't get me wrong, that does lose me games, but like, it's the fact is you have to know when you can do it, and I'm just not at the stage where I just know where I'm ready to do it yet. However, these survivors are still playing this very well. A huge stun from the Prospector by so much distance for this Seer. She might switch to the Prospector here now. Yeah, she'll switch to the Prospector. Yep, exactly. Thing is, she doesn't even care as long as she can keep chairing on this Cypher. Because again, they don't have another Cypher, and this thing's already at 80. So if she can just chair on this over and over again, she's chilling. And the thing is, if Seer goes to that other Cypher, she could teleport onto him and kill him. Though, the thing is, he might be close to an owl. And even if she does do that, it's going to be a draw if she does that because she'll have no trade for endgame. Forward does get hit out of his football, which is really bad for him. We're going to set up the cross here. Big jump. No? Oh, they're not going to get that rescue yet. Cypher's only 28. This is probably going to be a draw because of how skilled these survivors are. But I'm telling you, bro, if this was any EU, this is probably a win for the end. Really wants this hit. Really wants this hit. Okay. Forward goes down. It's a late rescue for the Meteor. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Beautiful. The Tide Turner, beautiful. And now she's going to push this Cypher with the Tide Turner. No way. She's going to drag the Forward all the way to basement. They might just pop. Forward has a lot of ball, though. I don't know. They do just pop, yeah. They're like, yeah, it's Forward's first chair. Let's just dip. We can come back and get him later if we really need to. Let's force her to stay in this area. But this animal will definitely get aggressive. I can feel it. She can also just teleport to the chair, though, as well. So, we'll see. All they have is this magnet, though. This is the only thing they have left. Boom. Nice. No more jumps. It's down to a pallet mine game. Ooh, close. Ooh. And down he goes. Okay. She'll probably teleport here. She won't? I'm surprised. I thought she'd teleport to the chair. No, she's going to stay teleport. Processor's dead on chair, yes? He is. Yeah, he is. There's the TP, but the Meteor predicts it. The Meteor predicts it, but she assumes... Okay, she's gonna hide here. She's gonna hide. Oh, no, she saw the trail. She saw the trail. Yep, that's it. It's gonna be a draw. Dang, dude, these survivors are so crazy. Even when the Anne got aggressive, I don't know why she didn't just vault that pallet. Okay, that was weird. I guess the meter's just like, let me just die as far away as possible, because she knew she can't cut it out. No items, no tied to, or no kite build, no items. You're kind of cooked there, kind of cooked. Man, I kind of want to see the forward do a little more work with that ball, but it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. These guys are still kind of crazy impressive for being able to draw in losing situations that would like normally kill NAU players almost every time. Anyways, gamers, that's all the time I have for today. I'm gonna go rest up. I hope you enjoyed the matches. They weren't as crazy as last time, honestly. I kind of was hoping to see a little more forward harassment, but we'll probably take one more look at Spectate the Pros before the season ends. I usually like doing a Spectate the Pros video on both NAU and Asia Server before the season ends, just to see if we can get a good glimpse of what that season's meta looks like at the very end, and look at all the top players, see what they're cooking up. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.